What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Cosmic Cage back again with another reaction video. I don't want to waste too much time. I want to get right into these videos.
Reasons why men are still single, after the age of 30. Listen, if he is still single after 30, there is a freaking reason. Probably not because he's just picky. For one, he wants a girlfriend. He does. He wants a girlfriend, but he does not want to put in any of the effort to do so. Or God forbid he needs to delete the roster. Number two, which is a giant piss off, he thinks therapy is for the weak, but his communication is absolute shit. Like, sir, if anyone needs therapy, it's you. Number three, he's chasing 22-year-olds or 20-year-olds or 21-year-olds. Baby girl, he is the problem. But not least, he almost dated someone amazing. Now, he either fucked it up, fucked her over, or just wasn't ready at the time. Then now he's freaking scared to try with any other amazing girl. Ladies, please send this to a man if he needs to see it. And fellas, if this hurt your feelings, it was probably meant for you.
Okay, cool. So you've seen that video, and basically she's breaking down reasons why men are single in their 30s. My first point that I want to make, it's a frustrating conversation that when you go online, everything about women empowerment, not everything, I'm not going to say that. A lot of things has to do with putting men down. If I made a video, or if any guy made a video saying reasons why women are single in their 30s, and it was all negative, you telling me that women wouldn't think that that was a negative reaction? And if a woman commented and said, hey, look, this is disgusting, or this video is bad, and I literally said, well, if you feel some type of way, then you're the exact woman that I'm talking about. Like, it just leaves no room for discussion. You're saying that this is right, and if you don't believe it's right, it's because you're hurt, and hurt dogs holler, right? The issue with this is just so much issues that go into this whole situation that I don't know if it's not a calculated experience, or it's just where people's minds are. It just kind of weird thought process, because most people understand that most men don't get their life together until they're in their 30s, right? In your 20s is about figuring things out, making mistakes, learning, just figuring out all the tricks of the trade before you like lock down, like, okay, this is the course I want to take in life. This is my career is going to be. This is like how I want to envision my life and how it wants to look. Most people in their 20s don't know that. So to say like I'm single in my 30s and it's just because I'm a failure is actually quite the opposite. Because the guys know, like, I need to have resources. I need to be stable financially, mentally, physically. I need to understand what my priorities are in life. I need to understand all this dynamics. I need to learn dating, go through experiences, learn that this is good, this is bad. And all of this stuff leads to me building my overall person. And hey, if I meet the love of my life at 35, that doesn't make me a negative part of society. Your actions in the world is what makes you negative, not your age. Because what they say, if you see a 40-year-old woman who looks good and single, something's wrong with her, right? But that's a negative if I say it, though. But you can say it about a guy, even though we know that financial stability is one of the top things that women seek. So if financial stability is one of the top things you seek, and most men don't get that until they're in their 30s and 40s, then it's a direct correlation on why it wouldn't make sense for a guy in his 20s, when he's trying to figure things out, to not necessarily all be in relationships. And I'm just sick of this conversation being so negative. And this is crazy, as she's throwing on a cake full of makeup, that she's sitting here talking about this. And it's annoying that women can sit there and say, this is why men are doing things and this is why men act a certain way. But as soon as a guy says it, it's toxic and it's negative and it's spewing hate. And there's this like uproar about like male podcasts, but I see so much women on top podcasts saying crazy things all the time. And I think this person has a podcast herself, and it's just, that is further from the truth. You deal with certain type of men, and because you deal with those certain type of men, they have exhibited those qualities, and because they've exhibited those qualities, you have taken that small group of case of people that you've dealt with, and you have put that on all men. We all sit here and talk about how in modern times in society, not to limit a group to something, right? You don't just limit it. We want to have the freedom to express ourselves in all different ways, but then you limited this to just one type of way or category. So this doesn't make any sense. Listen, if you're a guy and you doing the things that you need to do, it's going to come to you in the right time. You just need to be on the right path. That's all you need to worry about. Work on yourself physically, whether it's going to the gym, to stay active. It doesn't have to be in the gym. If you go and play recreational sports, if you do rock climbing, whatever it is you do, get yourself active. Make sure you're keeping your education up to date. Like if you're reading books, if you're taking certifications, whatever it is, keep your certifications up to date. Make sure you're making progress in your career, whether you're stepping up, getting promotions, whether you're starting your own company, taking action steps each day to find yourself in a better situation. Just do the things that you need to do, and obviously take care of yourself mentally. Make sure you're mentally stable. Make sure you're mentally grounded. Make sure you're doing the right work that you need to make yourself a better person overall, and not worry about women. Stop putting your focus on women and pretty women. That is going to naturally come as you develop all these other things and qualities in life. So like a person like this, I would never even look your way because of how you talk. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Men are not going to sit here and explain to you why you're single in your 40s. They're just going to leave. We don't tend to like to sit here and have these deep conversations about why I want to break up with you or I don't want to date you anymore. Yeah, this ain't serving me, this ain't working out. I'm gone. We're results-based people in this shit. The guy in my 30s, why would I hear this video, right? Let's say I become a freaking multi-billionaire next year, and I remember this woman from this video. You think I'm going to take her seriously? You think I'm going to want to talk to her? And this is like the other part of the concept of this freedom of speech that people have to understand. Yeah, you have freedom of speech and you can say whatever you want, but at what cost? People don't realize the cost of what they're saying and why they're saying it. What value did you bring in that conversation? Why is it that such a negative narrative? What are the positives? If you did a negative and a positive video, that'd be okay, but she definitely didn't. She just did a whole negative reaction. The only thing that we understand is on social media, usually trauma bonding and negative dating experience will always get high likes, high views. So hey, whether she did it for the clicks or whether she really truly feels this way, it still does not help our dating economy. And that's the biggest problem that I find with a lot of these videos. The most popular ones are the ones that should not be getting pushed, and the ones that should be getting pushed don't get any traction. But that's the way of the world. And just, like I said, continue to work on yourself. Don't focus on certain people that have certain mentalities or put you in a box. At the end of the day, hopefully, again, this video helped you a little bit, whether it's with your dating experience or listening or dealing with some of these things that you're seeing online. Don't bother yourself with that. But other than that, I hope y'all have a great day. Kage out.